performance team.
Well, the bid goes on that one at $35,500. Here's the car that, Steven, you talked about earlier in the program. It's an '08 Challenger SRT8. And again, what a terrific design. Obviously, with the styling here pays homage to the Challenger of the original muscle car era. No doubt about it.
Well, it wasn't many years ago, guys, when if you looked at somebody and said, you know, my Challenger has a navigation system in it, they'd slap you and say you don't know what you're talking about. Well, these really do. And I think, Bill, that they're worthy, and you can't say this for a lot of cars. For instance, the 1980 Chevy Nova, when it tried to make its comeback and it was a complete disaster. This car is worthy of its namesake.
Well, I had a 72 Challenger with a nav system. It was my girlfriend haranguing me to stop and ask for directions.
Yeah. Well, times have changed a bit. Again, first year for the Challenger SRT8. That is a Hemi under the hood. This one's got all options, which would be the nav system and also the sunroof. Instant collectible? Well, we'll see. I mean, we'll see as time goes on. The 2010 Challenger is available in showrooms right now. Dodge dealers across the country shares the same, similar presentation as this '08 does. But there is something appealing about a first-year reintroduction. We'll see what happens long-term with these values.
You know, they could have made this car to where we would all look at it and say, there's no way it's going to be collectible. But they didn't. At least we look at this car and say, this might be really collectible someday.
Yeah.
Whereas there were 10,000 ways to screw this car up, and they didn't find one.
They nailed it right on the money. They did a great job, styling-wise.
The bid goes on that Challenger at $32,000. And now it's the third of three.